Hey, it's Hunterworks. Today we're going to show you guys how to install the blue washer. And this very first part of it is for those who've already read our tech article, seen a picture, and asked me how to put the blue washer on. So the installation part comes first, explanation part that the article cover comes second for those who are picking this up on YouTube. We may not have access or have not read our tech article on it on our website. So that's going to be first. All right, before we get too far deep in this, we'll make sure that we ask you to subscribe to our videos, like them. You can do that down below in one of these corners of the video. There's going to be a little button you can subscribe, and up in probably this corner here, I think there's a little eye. You can click it, and it give you a link directly to our website. So again, we're going to do the mechanics first and explain second for those who already know, just want to know how to do it, and they don't have to go through all this. All right, so just an FYI, blue washer, and like I said, we're kind of doing this backwards. You can take a look at the part number right there. This is a Polaris part 5438963. All right, so if you need help getting this far, we have video share to get your cover off to get this far. All right, so to get to the blue washer, what we're going to do is, first thing, and this cover may come off with this center bolt in there, but I don't like doing that, even though it might be able to do it, because there's a bushing in this cover, and when you pull it off, you might scratch it or hurt it. So I've just never done it. If you want to try it, knock yourself out. All right, so you get a 21 millimeter socket and take the center bolt out. All right. The next thing you're going to do is take this clutch cover off. Now, in the cover itself, it has an X, and on this spider, there's an X, and it needs to go back in the same direction. But now, if you want to make it easy, you can put a mark on it. Most times, they got a mark on from Polaris, so that's blue, and I can see down in here, that's blue. So, there is a spring on here. It's got spring tension, so I usually do crossing. Get 3 out and across. Then I'm going to hold pressure. Try to keep it even. All right, there. There we go. All right. Now, this is not stock spring. This is out of one of our Dalton clutch kits. As you can see, mine already has 2 on it, okay? But if you didn't have 2 on there, yours is going to usually just have 1. Believe it or not, Polaris has left even the 1 off, and so make sure you have 2, and then just simply slide your blue washer back on, grab your cover, put your spring on. People say, does that go up under the spring? No, the spring goes back in there and the blue washer stays. All right, so we're going to put it back in the same spot. There is a little place on this cover, a recess. Make sure you got it there. And, all right. So then you get it pushed and get it started. I personally have never done it on the vehicle because I'm always got my clutches off. I'm just holding pressure till I get them started by hand. Then I'm going to grab my others and get them started. All right. Then I'm going to do a little crisscross pattern. I'm going to hold in. I'm not going all the way. a little bit at a time. Now people say, I can't believe you're using that impact on that. Well, once again, like I say in all videos, been doing it 15 years. You gotta have finger control. So many people have torqued these and they can't read the right torque spec. I think it's actually inch pounds. I can't even remember, maybe 7 pounds. But either way, they don't read it right and they torque them jokers and bust them off, ruin their clutch, and they're spending $500. This is a, I think, 18-volt quarter-inch impact. I just know when to quit. All right, now just put your primary bolt back in. I usually get it going on my fingers. Ease on it till you get it bottomed out. 96 foot-pounds right there. Again, I don't know, like I said, making so many videos today using different clips. You can't really hold this good and torque it without unscrewing this thing. So, you know, if you want to comment about this part with impact, don't. Because I've listened to it 15 years and I've never broke one, hurt one, nothing. It's just finger control. All right, so that's how to do the blue washer part installation. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to talk about why we're doing the blue washer. And so I'm going to use some footage I recorded earlier, showing you pictures of the secondary, and I apologize for the transition right here, but this part right here was not part of that. So again, just work with me on the transitions because I'm again trying to do so many videos in one day and slicing and dicing them up. So the issue at hand, or what the blue washer does is if we were to crank this up right now and floor it, all right, well, this belt is at rest, as high as it can go in the secondary and low as it can go in the primary. But when you gas on it, this moves in, pushes that belt up, and it goes down to the bottom. Well, the problem is too much travel of the belt from here to here. And as I'm fixing to show you in that the short section that I edited in, in Polaris's way, that thing was going down and hitting that radius. And I got this Razorback temp gauge on here, and I was seeing temperatures just skyrocket when I'd get to high speed because that belt was coming down and hitting in that radius, and I guess it was pinching it, and temperatures coming up. All right, well, what this causes people is to blow their belts at high speed because of too much travel. So the purpose of the blue washer was to put it in here to limit the travel of the clutch, which keeps it from pushing in so far, which in turn keeps this from going down so far and limits the belt travel by a teeny tiny amount to get it out of that radius, to stay up on the flat side of that, to drop them temps. And on my vehicle, it dropped it 30-something degrees. I was at 85 miles an hour and shagging butt. And I never saw over 201, whereas before it was climbing quick past 235. So I was on my way to a blown belt. But after that one blue washer, it went away. We've had a guy that does desert racing, kept blowing belts, couldn't finish a race. I talked to him. He put one blue washer in, and next race got podium over a $5 washer. All right, so here's where we're going to interject that other information here, for showing you the pictures and whatnot in the secondary. Okay. All right, so while we're doing this blue washer video and while we're talking about belt travel, I want to show you something. So what we're trying to do is limit the travel of the belt in this secondary clutch. And you can see right here where I marked it. See, it's black. All right, well, that was belt travel before and so forth. And that's a good way for you to check yours, is put a mark all the way down this side and inside here to see how far your belt's traveling. And that blue one is going to stop it. Now, what I wanted to show you guys, and this actually come out of another video, and I stopped right in the middle of it to get this piece of information. But point is, now look right here. How did that black mark get rubbed off? I'll tell you how. Gates belts, we've been selling them for 4 or 5 years until last year, and I was noticing people with inside teeth broke off. Didn't ever know why. Wasn't really that many. Just never could make a connection till recently when we were doing some belt testing with our Hunterworks belts here on belt travel with the blue washer and so forth, so on. And I put that Gates on there, and then this happened. So not only, see, mine's been running, so you know my belt ain't got that because my black mark is there. That black mark from this testing is where that belt travel was so far that Gates belt hit right here and pulls inside teeth out of it, okay? So why does the Gates do that? Because that's what I wanted to know. So we did a rollout test and found out it was actually about 1/8 of an inch too short. I'm not sure how many of their belts is like that. Kind of embarrassed to report it because I sold them 4 or 5 years. They're good belts. They really are. It's just that, you know, with ours, we decided to do something different and made them better and then fix this issue too. So anyway, just that's the part we're trying to stop with the blue washer, and I don't know if you can see it here or not, but we're trying to stop this travel before it gets to this. You can see here in the video, you can look at our pictures on our site where we talk about this radius, to keep that belt from getting in this radius to have this belt temperatures skyrocket. Okay, you're back. And again, I apologize for the transitions, but we'll work through it. So that's kind of pretty much a full explanation on video of it. If you go to our website, hunterworks.com, click Tech Articles, stay in the menu, scroll all the way down, do you see an article that says lower belt temperatures? Then you will see a written explanation with some pictures, a little bit more than this. This video's main purpose was how to put the blue, but since I was here, then go on and explain to you about it in video for anybody on YouTube that might find us. So I guess that's it for today. And if you got any questions, give me a call, email, whatever. Comment below is fine. Make sure you subscribe. And if we can help you in any way here at Hunterworks, you give me a call. And if it wouldn't be a Hunterworks video if we didn't try to sell you something. If you're blowing belts, buy a Hunterworks belt. None better than this. Best on the planet. So have a good day.